Hi, I'm Danielle with Godiva Secret Wigs, and we are here having a wonderful get together with a lot of the women who wear our wigs. Some are on our Facebook group, and we just wanted to get everybody together, get to know each other. We have some fun in store to show new products and makeup and just have fun together. So we're just going to introduce ourselves. I am Danielle.
And how did you get into this business?
Well, actually, I was 13 at the time, and my mom started this business, and I loved hanging out with her, and so I wanted to spend time with her, so I started doing the wigs with her when I was 13, and we would go to the swap meet together, and it's the only job I have ever had. I've been working with her since I was 13.
Isn't that wild?
And no, I'm not 19 now.
That would make me 34.
But I love it. We always talk about every day. It's like the business is brand new. It's always so exciting and fun. And now having the new Facebook group, it's only a year old, but it is like a whole new addition. It's beyond exciting. So I love it. And I'm excited to be with everybody today.
Yeah. And what are you wearing today?
Great question. I am wearing our new Total Fringe. It's just this little, I don't know if you can see, there's tiny little hairs.
Just bangs.
Bangs.
Wow.
And, let me just take it off. And it's in the dark chocolate
She can't
color.
help it, see?
So here, it's just these
That's
little
art.
bangs.
That's what I
It's just
want.
3 little clips, and then you literally just, right here, snap, and you snap the back, and that's it.
And we are doing those in so
we have
many
it.
colors.
It's a pre-order right now. It's coming in 16 colors, including I think like 5 grays also. But yeah, the best. So
And what color is that again?
this is dark chocolate. Yeah. So that's me. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Gotta get ready.
Getting serious.
All right, anyone have to use the restroom?
That's right. Do it now. My name is Doris. 12 years ago, 13 years ago, 2011, bad in math. 2011, I had a news of having breast cancer. It was a shock because nobody in my family had any kind of cancer, going way back. And I dealt with it in a very up attitude. And the first thing I did was find out if my hair was going to fall out. And they said by the 3rd time you get chemo, it definitely will be falling out. So right away I looked up, where's a wig place? Where's a wig place? And right near me, it was great. At the time, I was living in Woodland Hills. And I went in, and at the time, it was your sister that was there, Sheila. And I said, look, I look fine now, but I don't know what I'm going to look like in 3 visits for chemo. I said, but I'd like to get the color I have now and something easy. So I got what I needed. I got the color and I got the one wig. And sure enough, at the end of 3 sessions, my hair started getting gone. And I had to cut it all the way down and I started wearing wigs. And then after chemo, which was a year later, my hair started to grow back. And it came in white, curly, which I never had curly hair in my life. White curly hair. And I'm saying to myself, oh no, I don't want this hair. I'm gonna still wear the wigs. And I went back and I bought a whole bunch of wigs. And for the last couple of years, I mean, it's a thing. I go in my closet and I say, okay, who wants to come out today and play? They're all set up there. I said, do I want to be red? Do I want to be brown? Do I want to have a weave? Do I want to be short? Do I want to be long? How do I want to go? And it's so funny. It's usually the night before, because I know where I'm going the next day. I lay out my clothes, and then I say, okay, what's going to look good with this? What's going to look good with that and that? And then I've had so many people stop me because I'm in a different, I feel this way all the time. I'm an up person. I don't like to be depressed. And from then on, I have to tell you this funny story. I was in the supermarket and someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Oh, I love your hair, where do you get it done?" And I said, "Oh, I don't want to go through this again." I said, I was in the valley. I said, "You know what? I'm going to give them a beauty salon in Beverly Hills. Nobody's going there." I said, "Oh, I just went to Joan and they just did my hair." She looked at me and said, "Who'd you use? I go there." Out of the thousands beauty salons, this woman happened to go there. And I said, "Joan." I hope there was a Joan. I didn't know. I just hoped there was a Joan. And I just have fun. That'll teach you. Yeah, that'll teach me. But I just want to say that I just love doing this. I love wearing it. I love playing with it. I don't mind washing it, shaking it out, hanging it up on the two little hangers in the shower. And the next morning I look in there and I say, "Oh, don't forget, don't turn the shower on." I take it out, shake it, put it on, and I'm out the door in 5 minutes. I mean, that's the best part. I'm out of the door in 5 minutes, and I use my fingers. I don't have a brush. I go like this. That's what I do. And it's the easiest thing in the world. I absolutely love it. And I met so many nice people there. And I don't know if you saw my video, but that was the video where it said 2 wig experts, where I changed clothing and jewelry. Right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm that gal.
You look so different today.
That's right. That was all the wigs I tried on, all the jewelry I had, and that's what I went into. I used to play golf 3 times a week. I loved golf, and I wore wigs when I played golf. And people would say to me, "How could you wear a wig? It's 105 degrees out. Why are you wearing a wig?" I says, "I don't feel like I even have it on my head. What's the big deal?" It was so easy. And you know the valley, the weather, what weather we get. And those years it wasn't as hot as it is now. And I don't feel any difference. If I have my wig on or have my wig off, it's part of me. It becomes part of you. But in fact, I'm going in for some plastic work in a few weeks. And the doctor was looking at me, because of course I had a wig on. He's looking at me and he's looking at me and he's saying, and I'm saying, "This is a wig." I said, "This is a wig. I can take it off. You can see my whole face. I'll take it off." He says to me, "Is it natural hair? I mean, is it real hair?" I says, "Why would anyone want real hair?" I says, "Real hair breaks. It's like you sending your wig into the beauty salon and sitting there an hour and a half waiting for it. It could be you waiting for it." I says, "No." I says, it's a combination of different blends. I said, and how would you like to wait for it to be dry and break? You spend $4,000, you're combing it and it's breaking. Meanwhile, I interviewed him. I had such a talk with him. I mean, I forgot what I was there for. And I'm saying to myself, why is he talking about wigs? He doesn't need a wig. He got into that whole conversation about wigs. But I just want to tell everybody that it's a big lift when you feel good about yourself. And people who have cancer and are handling it, don't sit around in your pajamas and a bathrobe and say, "Pity me." Don't do that. Just get up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I'm above ground, I'm happy, I'm living." I says, put a little makeup on, put a lounge outfit on, put that little piece of jewelry that you like so much, and just enjoy your day.
Yeah.
And that's how it is for me, day after day. And by the way, 5 months ago, my husband passed away. So I just want to let you know that I am pushing myself and I'm getting over it and I'm myself again.
You're amazing.
What color? Yes. What color and
What color is my hair? This is champagne. And this is, was it
Christy.
Christy. I love
Cute.
Christy. Usually my hair is longer. But since I got Christy, I just, I just love Christy. And I just go
how
like
we
this.
know how to twirl everything.
Well, you got the right chairs. That
Oh,
chair,
yeah.
this chair is the right chair.
Hey.
This is my twirling chair. I love this
We
chair.
brought those in special for all of you.
I
But-
think you've trained us very well.
Yeah.
And Doris makes jewelry. Did you make this?
No, I didn't make this actually.
Okay.
I didn't, but I do have it in the box.
We brought
We brought some jewelry just to show you girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to keep my hands became very arthritic from hitting. In fact, it looks like I'm holding a club. See?
It does.
It looks like I'm holding a club.
It's so funny when they said, how can you wear a wig in 105-degree heat? I would say, how can you be golfing in 105-degree heat?
Right.
Like, that's a more logical question.
That's true.
Right.
And that was idiot me. Golfing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Joan. I've been losing my hair for 30 years. 10 years ago, I discovered the Godiva Secret Wigs store. I went in with a friend and I bought my very first wig, but I wasn't ready. I never wore it. I put it away in a box. Fast forward 10 years. Last October, I was so unhappy because my hair had really receded and thinned. So I remembered the box. I found the box after 10 years.
Very impressive.
I put the wig on, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It gave me the confidence. I went out. It was just amazing. And then I discovered the store had closed, but I found them online, and I began to order wigs. And it's just been an amazing journey, and I couldn't be happier, and I couldn't thank them both.
So what would you say to a woman she's got her wigs and she's not wearing them?
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And I think what's most surprising to me is I tell everybody I'm wearing a wig. I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not shy about it. I'm proud of it because I've taken it to heart, and it's made me a happier person. And just do it. Do it and wear it out.
Well, so what are you wearing?
This is Harmony in Mochaccino R.
Wow.
It's my formal wig. It's the one I wear to special occasions.
Oh, so you work out in a wig. So what do you wear?
I wear Lisa. I wear Lisa in Mochaccino R. And I wear it 6 days a week. And she looks as good as she did the day I put her on.
So you wear a wig every day.
I do.
So what condition is your hair in?
My bio hair?
Yeah.
Well, my bio hair is curly. It's curly. It's salt and pepper. It is fried. It is so dry. And this week I did a thing. I posted it on the community.
I remember.
I cut it all off.
Yeah.
And underneath this is super buzzed hair, curly hair. And I'm glad I did it. I was hesitant about it, but my husband has always said, you are not your hair. And I really believe that now. I am not my hair. I actually left the gym yesterday without a wig on.
Yeah.
And then I went home and put one on. But I wanted people to see that it empowers me.
It does.
Yes. Love that.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lynn. I am just 2 years out from my first wig. I was kind of inspired by a childhood friend of mine who was having trouble with some hair loss, and she lived in Florida. And she decided the only way to go was a human hair wig. So she really started researching human hair wigs and decided she was going to fly out to Santa Monica to a wig shop. She had tried several back east and wasn't happy. And so she flew out. I drove her down, and I sat there for a couple hours while she was fit with several wigs, got them styled to a hefty tune. And I was quite envious of watching her and all the other women and their transformations for the wigs, but I was not about to spend that kind of money. I have hair, but it's baby fine, very straight, very flat, been like that all my life. And I could style it, I could curl it, I could do a lot of things with it. And if there was even 5% humidity, it was undone in 10 minutes.
Right.
So somehow, maybe through YouTube or something, I stumbled on a Godiva Secret Wigs video. And I thought, well, this just might be the answer. And you weren't that far away. I just live up Central Coast, and so you weren't that far away. And I decided to drive down while the studio was still open. It was shortly before the studio closed. And got a wig and got a topper. And I really enjoyed them, but I was very self-conscious about wearing them, like so many people. Didn't wear them a whole lot. And then I did a video with Ro about 5 months ago, still to be shown. But anyway, we did a video, and she's a very bad influence. I have purchased 7 wigs since then. Most recent is my Monroe and Moonlight, and I love. This is my second Monroe. I have Monroe and Frosted Taupe as well. I love Monroe. I really love her, and I got my first short a few weeks ago. What I consider short, I got a Freedom, and I love her.
Hey, what color?
Moonlight again. Moonlight,
Okay.
Frosted Taupe, and Silver Mink seem to be my colors. But I'd like to be braver than that color. But I have hair that stays styled, low maintenance. It's fast and easy to put on. I hate spending that much time on my hair to have it totally fall flat in nothing flat.
Right.
So I've loved the journey, and I don't even feel that I've got them on anymore. And I'd hear people say that, but I didn't believe it. But once you get comfortable with them, they're and I do get compliments on them. It's usually like, oh, where'd you get your hair done? Or you must have come from getting your hair done. Sometimes, depending on the person and everything else, and someone I think might be interested, I'll say, oh, it's a wig. Other times I just say thank you and keep going. So it just depends on the situation. But I have loved having my wigs. They've been a real reprieve from hairstyling for me.
Love it. Thank you.
Well, good morning. My name is Stephanie, and I'm actually a wig virgin. I have been watching the website for gosh, I think since like January, and I am just so excited about starting a wig journey. I don't like having my hair colored anymore because it makes my head itch. And I brought that up to my hairdresser a couple of times, and I said, I'm going to get a wig. And he said, oh, don't get a wig. You'll hate it. They're too hot. They're way too hot. And they dry out your hair. And I'm like, well, I have to look into this. I have to do my due diligence. And I am just so impressed with the quality of these wigs. I wish I were a blonde, to be honest, because the colors and the blends on all of these light blondes.
We're gonna be putting you in blonde.
Wow. I thought, well, I watched the video and with Rose's sister Sheila, and I just love the way she wears her wigs. And I thought, well, maybe that's where I'll start, at something like a Sheila or a Peggy or maybe a Tyra. I'm not sure. So I'm just delighted that you're having this event today, because I live close enough that I can come. So I'm looking forward to it. This has been a lot of fun, and all these ladies are just gorgeous in these wigs. I can't wait to get mine. My birthday's in November, so I'm holding out for my coupon.